Alright, hello. Okay, so today I was contemplating what do I do? Because I haven't uploaded in like more than a week ago. Before that, it was a month ago. So, I'm sorry. Today, we're going to be talking about the almighty Jake Paul and his most recent video. If you haven't watched Jake Paul's new video, I mean, I wouldn't blame you. The guy's pretty much dead in the ditch. His channel's pretty much dead. He's losing subs. His views are down. Well, my views aren't any better, but you know, his are down to his standards. But he made a video about KSI and how their Instagram DMs. Okay, so I thought I was going to use Jake Paul's video for this, you know, so I could talk about it more, so you get an understanding of what I'm talking about. But I do fear that he will take my video down for copyright, even though I make no money off this video whatsoever. I make no money off YouTube whatsoever.
So, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If so, make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Did I sense non-child friendly content?
Now, if you didn't know, that Jake Paul new video is called KSI is crying in my Insta DMs. This video was released 2 days as I'm recording this, and it hasn't even got 1 million views. His channel's dead, pretty much. He's got 988,000. Or near 900,000. Near enough. 2 days, hasn't even got 1 million views, even though he put KSI in the title. So, he starts off his video by talking about how he's going to beat Gib, for one, which I personally don't think he's going to, because I think Gib is more hungry for it. Like, Jake is hungry for it, Gib is starving for it. You know what I mean? He also goes on to talk about how JJ is scared of Jake, where JJ constantly talks about how he wants to fight Jake, but like he knows that Gib's gonna beat Jake, so when Gib beats Jake, there's no point in KSI fighting Jake because he beat Gib. Like Gib beat him. We're going to talk about the whole video, because the whole video is 20 minutes long, and I don't really want to stand here for 20 minutes talking about an irrelevant piece of shit video. Vince goes on to state how you guys may hate him, but he can promise you that he will never bring false information to the table, which is already false information. Because if you think about it, with the Anderson Gibb press conference, he'll put lies. I know it's a little lie, but it's still a false information. He's told Gibb about, it's like, oh, my mum has more followers than you, even though she never did, and she probably never will. Gibb has more followers than her. He then talks about how KSI beat Logan. Yep, but he's still very salty about the 2-point deduction, which the 2-point deduction was fair. I mean, it was deserved. Logan did punch him in the back of the head. Like, if Logan just did the uppercut, and then not punch him in the back of the head, you know, he wouldn't have got the 2-point deduction, and he probably would have won. But it's the fact that he punched him in the back of the head while JJ was down, that is why he got the 2-point deduction. I don't know how the Pauls don't see this. It's like, you can't punch anyone in the back of the head in boxing, especially when they're down. Regardless if you're, oh, I was in the heat of the moment. Like, no. I don't think you can do it in the UFC as well either. I don't think, because they're both USC guys, I guess. So I don't think you can punch someone in the back of the head in UFC either, because I think you'll get a deduction there, or even disqualified. So JJ deserved to win, but if Logan didn't get the 2-point deduction, Logan would have won. Jake calls his own fans delusional because even his own fans are saying that he's gonna lose to Gibb, or how he barely beat Deji, because he did barely beat Deji. Because think about it, if Deji trained more, right, and not be lazy, Deji would have won the fight. Like, come on, he gave you a bloody nose for God's sake. Like, he was so close to beating you, but he just didn't. But I give you credit, Jake, you did beat him. And then there's with the Joe Weller fight. To be quite honest, I didn't really care for that fight. I don't care for Joe Weller or you. Like, the fight was at your house. It wasn't a professional fight, right? It probably was staged, because because after you won, Joe Weller is acting as if he's your best friend in your diss track on him, which makes no sense. Logan, not even Logan, Joe Weller, you took a fucking L. You gave this cunt a W. Like, seriously. Jake Paul finally, after 3 minutes, goes on to talk about the DMs with JJ, which is why you're all here, hopefully. He goes and messages JJ saying, "You mad because you pay 400k for features on your music video?" I think I can confirm that JJ has said that he hasn't paid 400k for Rick Ross. I think he confirmed that. I don't think he put an offer or a fee on Rick Ross. I don't think. Like, obviously, there has to be like a fee there for him to do the song, right? But I feel like that's to do with like downloads and like streams that JJ gets on the song, etc. I don't think JJ paid him up front. Oh, here's 400k. You know, I think that's a pretty much expensive. How can Jake? How can you say it's the biggest lie, right? If you're going off speculation, oh, there's word in the music industry that he did. I mean, like, if it's coming from JJ's mouth that he didn't, right? You're going off speculation. You don't know the truth. You don't know facts. You're just going, the word in the music business is, and then say what you want, like. But obviously that's not true. He then goes on to say that UK influencers tend to lie, which in my opinion, yeah, some of them will do, but I feel like American YouTubers / influencers lie more. I feel like the UK influencers, they just spit facts. Like the UK influencers, UK audience, you know, people from UK in general, because over here, especially in London, right, we don't deal with bullshit. You know, we only speak in facts and just shit like that and get shit done. When the US, you go over in LA, a lot of it's just lies. A lot of it's just lies and fabricated, etc. like that. So I don't know why he's saying like, oh, UK influencers are liars, where he's lying himself.
Eventually.
About KSI and his Down Like That song and the feature. Can I just say, Jake, how features work? You know, you got SX do a verse, well, the chorus really. JJ does a verse, back to the chorus. Then, you know, Rick Ross and Little Baby, they do a verse. Then it finishes off with SX. I mean, you can't have KSI in there too much. You can't, you know, you want everyone to have the fair amount, you know, verses. You know, you can't have KSI in every single verse, regardless if it's his song or not. You know, it's just pretty stupid in my opinion. Like, it's not all about JJ. I think JJ knows that. JJ JJ's team is probably like, okay, so this track, it's not all about JJ because we got other features on it. We want to respect them. We want to give them their time, you know, on a verse. You know, give them the same amount of time on a verse, so it's fair, it's equal. Jake, you're stupid. Yeah, okay, so he talks about JJ and the Logan fight and how Logan dropped him. Okay, but JJ dropped him as well. He like JJ may have a glass jaw, as he put it, but if I can remember correctly, JJ won. JJ won the fight, if I can remember correctly. I mean, it was a bit ago, but if I remember correctly, JJ won. JJ won the fight. Jake, you're saying shit. And to be quite fair, in my opinion, Logan is stronger than Jake. Like if you take a look at Logan for a second, when he was boxing, you know, in the ring, and you look at Jake in the ring, Logan is like more powerful than Jake. Jake is bigger than Jake, like taller. He's taller. He's got bigger muscles, etc. Like that. Where Logan, he's kind of smaller. He's smaller. He's about my height, maybe smaller than that. I don't know. But like, he's nothing compared to his brother, in my opinion. So I feel like JJ would, if JJ does eventually fight Jake, I think JJ would easily beat him. In my opinion, I think Jake Paul, the reason why his channel is basically dying is because I feel like his audience are growing up, and they've learned they've realised that the content is not for them. Because everyone goes through that stage. They watch a YouTuber, for a little bit, and then they stop watching it because their content is not for you anymore. Literally, you could be like to any YouTuber, like for me, like, oh, do you remember do you watch Captain Sparkles? I'll be like, yeah, I used to watch him a lot. It's like that. It's like that, right? Kids will be like, yeah, I used to watch Jake Paul. I used to watch his channel. But now I don't watch his channel, I watch like a Mr. Beast or something. And obviously, you know, I'm totally not biased here whatsoever. Totally not biased. Okay, I'm going to end this video here because this video is getting way too long. But if you like this video, give this video a thumbs up. Also subscribe if you're new, because I make videos every single week. And also I really want to hit like 400 soon. Hopefully before Saturday this week, because Saturday's my birthday. But you know, also if you did enjoy the video, let me know in the comments below, so you know how you can tell me how I can improve, because I always want to improve. Also, if you haven't yet already, follow me on Instagram and Twitter, also both linked in the description. And if you really must, and you want to watch Jake Paul's video, fucking don't. I'm not linking it. I ain't linking it. I'll see you guys in the next video.